Hi guys, Grandad's Postbag. Postman's been. Well, actually, no, the postman hasn't been. This was a Yodel delivery. I had the email telling me they'd delivered it. So when I got home, I eagerly looked for it, no sign of it. Checked my security cameras, no evidence of it being delivered. So went online to the Yodel site so I could look at the tracking information, and there was a picture of the envelope outside a front door, and I thought, well, either they're standing back to avoid my security cameras, or there's something else gone wrong, because they certainly haven't delivered it. So I went onto eBay, contacted the seller. He instantly said he would send me a replacement, and he'd take up with the delivery company his problem, because that's the issue. Your contract is with the seller, not with the delivery company, so it's his problem to track it. Anyway, did all that. Then I looked at the picture on the email again, and I thought, well, that does look like my front door, but it isn't. It's identical. I'll put a picture of it up there. But as it happens at the moment, Nanny's got all Christmas decorations round our front door. It should have big baubles hanging either side of the door, and they're not in the picture. So clearly it had been delivered to one of my neighbours, because on this estate, all the front doors look identical. And then, what was that? It's now nearly 7 o'clock at night, and this was supposedly delivered at about 2 o'clock. I was looking for it at 3 o'clock. So 4 hours later, my neighbour knocks on the door and gives me the package. It had been put through his door. So fair play to my neighbour. He's come round and delivered it for me. Top marks to the eBay seller for actually offering to send me a replacement immediately. I have gone back in touch with him and said it has arrived. So if he's already put one in the post, I'll either have to return it or I might even pay for it. I haven't even said what the package is, have I? It's another pack of those KRATAX batteries. They're lithium ion, but they've got onboard circuitry to limit them to 1.5 volts. So they are a direct replacement for a AA battery. You can plug them into your whatever, and they won't over voltage it, because they have little circuit boards in them that limit the output to 1.5 volts. But they do last for ages. I use them in my trail cameras. If I can get them open, they do quite literally last for weeks, if not months. I can't get that open. Come on. There we go. 3,500 milliwatt hours. Now, whether that's absolutely correct or not, I can just say that they do literally last for weeks on end. My not security cameras, my trail cameras, if I use ordinary alkali AA batteries, I'm lucky if they last for more than a few days. If there's been a lot of action at night and the infrared light is on, then the infrared really eats up the battery power. So after a few nights of a lot of midnight action, the batteries are flat. Whereas these ones are literally, I would say probably a month they last. I usually bring them in after 2 or 3 weeks and recharge them. So I've never actually run them all the way down. My brother uses them, and he does say that he leaves them in there for months on end on his trail cameras. So anyway, I'll put these on charge, check they do all charge up, because I did have a set where one of them was 40. 3 good ones, 141. So I'll put these on charge, check they all charge up. If they don't, I'll put a note in the video description or pin a comment to let you know. But they're expensive. These were about, round about £13 for 4, and those were the cheapest I could find. They're usually sort of 18, 19, £20 for 4 of them. They usually want to throw in a charger, whether you need it or not. This is just the batteries I bought this time, so I've got 2 of these chargers. One thing my brother warned me about when he suggested I use this brand, was when you take them out of the charger, there's a very strong spring in there and they tend to fly out across the room if you're not careful. But other than that, excellent. USB-C charging port, so I shall plug them in. As I say, if there's a problem, I'll put a note in the comments. I don't expect there to be a problem. This will be, I've got 8, 16, I've got at least 16 of these already. And I just thought I'd get some more because I'm so pleased with them. As you can probably tell, because I'm rambling on about it. I always said I would keep buying Poundland cheap batteries where you get 10 for £1 or something like that, because you could buy a lot of cheap batteries before you paid for one of these. But you can keep recharging these, so once you've got over the initial cost of buying them, they need to last for, let's just do a simple calculation. If each battery's costing me about £4, make the maths easy, whereas I can buy 10 for £1 in Poundland, so I could buy 40 Poundland batteries for the price of one of these. But if these, I can keep recharging them more than 40 times, then I've won. And that's what I'm looking at now. Complete turnaround to the way that I usually approach things. I usually buy cheapest and throw them away. Whereas now I'm going for most expensive and hoping that they last. Just very quickly, green lights on, they've all charged up. So that's a good sign. I haven't actually measured the voltage on them, but last time when I had a 41 fresh out of the pack, it didn't charge. I had 3 green lights and 1 red one. So this time I got 4 green lights, so I'm happy with that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.